What's up, YouTube? It's OCMOMLIFE, and today, it's kind of a vlog, it's kind of not, it's just kind of a sharing type of video, not really sure what to call it. But the past few days, I've been thinking about what I want my channel, our channel to be, what I would like to put out there. And yeah, so I've been thinking, I love Musical.ly. I definitely want to be able to do Musical.ly type of things on the YouTube channel. I want to be able to post vlogs. I want to share parts of like my day of my son and my husband and just life. I want to share trips of like places we go and vacations and so much more. I also, what, boo-boo? I also want to share a little about me, and some of it's going to be like a lot of memories coming back to me and I may get upset or whatnot, but it's all memories that have made me who I am today and what I've been through. And so today's little video is going to be a little about how we found out I was pregnant and leading up to it. Little man's back there. So literally, like, story starting off, I have met my now husband, but we dated for a week. We were engaged and lived with each other within 1 week, and we've now been together almost 6 years in March, so that's pretty cool. But back to it. So I think we had just moved into our studio. I have been also working at a church for the last few years, part-time doing childcare. So that's been always a passion of mine, working with kids. I love kids, so I've always wanted kids. Well, we have planned our wedding for June 14th, 2013. And it creeped up very fast. And it was literally the day before. And I'm like, we're not doing it, as people know, and we're going to push the wedding in a year, June 14th, 2014. So 3 months after, technically, of June 2013, I had noticed my period was late, and we took a test, and it said positive, and it was very positive. There was not even hesitation, which meant that I had to be a few weeks at least. My husband and I, at that time he was fiance, we cried and held each other. And I already knew right then and there that there was no questions. We were having a baby, and it was a blessing, and I loved him, and I loved my future child already. So yeah. And while during all of this, always in the back of my head, oh, I pushed the wedding and I could have been pregnant and already married. But instead, we were just engaged and I was pregnant, and I had worked at a church. When I was probably about a few months into my pregnancy, I knew it was already coming, but this church called me in and said, so congratulations, but you know, the Bible states that you're not supposed to have intimate relations outside of marriage. And I already knew that the Bible stated that, and I was very like, I'm not perfect Christian, but I tried to do my best. Well, what happened is they said, you need to either go get married, you guys need to move out of each other and live separate, or you can't work here, and you need to give us an answer. So I ended up getting 2 weeks of leave pay. They paid me for 2 weeks. And from there on out, felt judged by the church didn't want to go to church. It made me question being a Christian because I know I'm not perfect and the Bible states what it states. But the church really judged me. And it's a well-known church here in California. So, I'm not going to name names because so many people do go there. But I don't care for that church. I had baby shower, had 2 baby showers. Having my son, like, when we went to the hospital, we ended up getting induced because he wasn't coming on his own. Got an epidural. Epidural wore off. My mother-in-law and mom were in the room when I only wanted my husband, or fiance at the time. I only wanted him in there. It was not fun. And then they turned the epidural down, so that was another thing. And then I ended up having a C-section after almost 6 to 8 hours of pushing. He was healthy as can be. He was born at 8.7, and yeah, it was just a crazy time. After I had him, I was like, he was worth it all. I was definitely hurt by the church, and I did feel judged. And it made me not want to go to church ever because I would have had to share my story of how I was pregnant and I wasn't married. And that was hard. But then when he was about 3 months old, the same wedding I had planned for the year before, I planned and we got married, had a beautiful wedding. He's in so many amazing moments and photos, and I will share some few of those photos right now. But ever since that and losing that job and having that church judge me. What, Gideon?
You will sit here.
Okay. Ever since losing that job, which was that was a really hard thing for me. It really affected me. I really loved my job. I had worked there for almost 4 years. And to be just cut like that and thrown aside because I, in their eyes, made a mistake was really hard. But yeah, so now, our son's 3.5. He is a complete blessing. He was worth it all. Oh my goodness. This is a lot harder to film than I thought. Our son is now 3 in 3/4. I don't really know I don't even know how the months go. People are like, oh, they're 89 months and 120. I don't even know what that is. But yeah, so pretty much my little story right there is to say that I overcame being judged by a church. I married, which I had already planned on marrying, the love of my life, the father of our son, and we have been together almost 6 years, married almost 4. Well, out of everything, even though the church judged me and I got married and have a miracle and a blessing, I actually ended up finding a church that we attend, and Kaden had a baby dedication, and I attend mobs, and I actually work again at a church. So there was a silver lining to it all, and I definitely believe that social media is going to be a good way for me to get my story out and just what I've been through in life. We've been through a lot. We've lived in just my grandparents' house, renting a room, to a studio, to a 1-bedroom, to a 2-bedroom, to another gorgeous 2-bedroom because the last 2-bedroom was slumlord. And we've just been through a lot, and we've grown together. He met me when I was 26. I'm 30 now. It's just crazy to think about that. And I'm just super excited for what the future holds. And that's my little story, and I hope you enjoyed it, and give this video a thumbs up. I just wanted to share a little bit about me. Like I said, I want this channel where the people watching actually kind of get to know me. So I'm going to share a little bit about me throughout the year of 2018, and I'm just like super excited for this journey and you guys to just join along and get to know me. And if you ever have any questions or want to ask me something or just message me something, message me on Instagram, OCMOMLIFE. I'll put all the social media links below. And again, I love you all and thank you guys. We hit like 105 subscribers and it's only going up, so I love you all.